What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to Unwanted Opinion. Happy Halloween. And, we're going to get straight into it. We saw some spooky shit last night out of the Miami Dolphins and the Baltimore Ravens game. I'll tell you what, both teams, a lot of problems on both sides of the ball. We're going to start with letting Mike get some shit off his chest today since he's the lone Dolphins fan up here.
Boy, oh boy. I think my fate's going to be decided tonight or tomorrow morning at one point because I shouldn't be a head coach. But regardless of that, the Dolphins fucking suck. Probably the worst organization in all of the NFL, aside from the Jets. But, the Jets have actually had a playoff win within the past 25 years, so they got that. We just look fucking disgustingly bad. Tua can't fucking throw more than 30 yards in the air. I mean, you try to go for a Hail Mary at the end of the half, and he doesn't even want to throw because he knows he can't throw it past 5 yards. So he just takes a sack. I mean, our only options are Waddle and Achane. Literally, that's it. You can't throw it to anybody else. You throw a slot fade or some kind of back shoulder fade to Achane, who's 5'9", on the 2-yard line on a 4th and 2 against a 6'4" Kyle Hamilton. What kind of fucking read is that? Fucking terrible. And the entire defense couldn't do shit. I hope Jalen Phillips, is on the streets tomorrow because he can't finish a sack to save his goddamn life. Chop Robinson had a concussion. Who else had an injury? Ollie Gordon, he ended up going to the locker room, but at that point, I wouldn't have even played the rest of the game if I was him. Shit was rigged for the Ravens anyway. But before we continue, Kyrie, can you pull up that video real quick?
Yes, sir.
Now, if this wasn't a rigged-ass game, this would show that the NFL is one of the worst officiated leagues in all of the world. Can anyone tell me here where the fuck the tripping call is? This motherfucker Gordon slips. Look, he slips. Doesn't even trip him because he doesn't fall. If he fell, maybe I'd see why the refs would give it to him. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not sure if this video shows it. Ollie Gordon is yelling at the running backs coach because it's a fucking bullshit call. What a catch from Waddle, though. He literally runs over to the running back coach, and the running back coach is yelling at him. Literally yelling at Ollie Gordon for doing jack shit nothing. I don't understand the Dolphins. Chris Greer's got to go. I don't know why he's still employed. He should be literally in India celebrating all the money he's got for being paid as the worst GM in all time. I don't give a shit. Mike McDaniel, gone. Tua needs to be cut and thrown in the garbage. Waddle and Achane and Patrick Paul, Chop Robinson are the only like building blocks. And this team just needs a fucking rebuild for the 5th time in 25 years.
All right. So now that Mike got that off his chest,
we got a lot to unpack.
Yeah, we got some real shit to break down on the Baltimore Ravens side because they're probably looking like the favorites again to win their division, even though they're at 3-5, just because the Steelers' record is kind of fraudulent. Their schedule's coming up isn't too hot for them, and now the Ravens are looking healthier on the offensive side of the ball. But I wanted to ask a question. That defense, I mean, the Dolphins had more yards last night by like over 100 than the Ravens did on offense. Do the Ravens need like a Quinnen Williams or some type of run stopper in the middle of that defensive line?
When Matabike's out, it doesn't help.
Yeah, Matabike not playing, that doesn't help. Remember the pass rush, I told you guys about that. They need that premier pass rusher too. They have cornerbacks. I feel like they have the secondary. I feel like they have the team. They're just missing a pass rusher, bro.
Right.
But, Matabike being out, bro, he's a top run stopper in the league. Now he's out for the season.
Or was he playing last night?
Who?
Van Noy?
Yeah, he was there.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know.
Mike Green had a decent game.
Mike Green on the tripping, bro.
Yeah, but that's not on Mike Green at all. That's just on the rest of the Ooh, I need to. Okay.
What you think, AJ?
For the Ravens side, their defense is still questionable, but they've been more improved, especially with the past 2 matches, especially against the Bears. But really, their offense is gonna have to carry. Without Lamar Jackson, they average 14 points per game, and with him, they average 32. So that's a huge difference there. But yeah, defensively, they're gonna have to improve because, like Joe was saying, really the Dolphins, they were really driving on them, honestly. And if it wasn't for the turnovers, if it wasn't for them, being 0 for 3 in the red zone, stuff like that, could have been a different game though for sure. Well, I'm not gonna lie though, that pass to Achane on Kyle Hamilton, that wasn't rigged. That was just terrible play calling. But,
Yeah,
I'm not saying that was rigged. I'm just saying Tua's already got CTE and it's affecting him already.
yeah,
bro. What are the odds like? What are the odds the Ravens can make a playoff push, and then if they do make the playoffs, be competitive there with the run defense that they have right now?
It's low.
Yeah,
low.
Depending on the matchup.
It depends on who the matchup is.
No, if they play the Colts,
yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Jonathan Taylor is going to have a field day.
Yeah, Quentin Nelson going to be moving.
All right. Do you think the Colts have the best O-line in the NFL?
It's up there.
No.
It's up there, though.
No, it's definitely up there.
The Lions.
The one thing I saw this comment. Kyrie, can you pull it up real quick? I think it was only one comment. It was the Tua comment because I wanted to. So to answer that question, yes, he has been a top 10 quarterback. When we had the best offense, it was, what was it called? Something greatest show on turf. That's what it was called. When 2022, 2023, he was damn near in the MVP conversation for how good he was. But that's literally the only season he's ever been good. Huh?
When?
2022, 2023, when we had the best offense in the NFL.
MVP conversation? Holy shit.
Yeah, I mean, early into the season he was. When he had that.
When they put up 70 points on Denver.
Yeah.
Okay.
So early in the season, he was in the MVP conversation, and he was a top 10 quarterback easily then. But that was the only season that he was ever good, and that's the only season. That's the reason he got paid that much.
But on the Dolphins side, for me, I mean, I personally think that it's time to clean house. The only problem with them is they got Tua on the books for over $50 million each year for the next 4. I don't know what they can't do anything with it. I mean, it's all dead cap. So even if they cut him, they got to pay him. No one's going to take on that contract. No one's looking to trade for Tua. So the Dolphins are really just in purgatory for the next 4 years, and they're going to have to ride it out. But I think last night was Mike McDaniel's last night as the head coach. I don't think there's any way that he can come back from last night, especially.
They were for the past 5 weeks.
They were controlling the whole game offensively, and they just couldn't score. I've never seen.
No, they couldn't score at all. But this is the thing. Why does he have to get fired? Hypothetically, why now? Why not just let him play the season out?
I believe you can play the season out, but I think you could also expedite your search for a head coach by letting this guy go. You don't have to hire him this year, obviously, but you have a lot more time if you fire him now to really figure out which direction you want to go and with who.
Chris Greer needs to get fired before Mike McDaniel ever touches the hot seat. Chris Greer, there's no reason he should even be a GM for the NFL. You can't get a playoff win in 10 years. We haven't had a playoff win in 25 years. Chris Greer shouldn't set foot in the organization ever again. I don't know why he doesn't get a lot of shit talked about him on the news or the media, which makes no sense. He hides behind McDaniel and to his problems. He has to go. No other option. Anybody is better than him, just like anybody's better than Napier for Florida. He is the worst GM of all time. Get his ass out of fucking Dolphins organization.
That's right, Mike. That's right, Mike. Yeah, Mike. I like it. You pumped up. Dude. And to Joe, hey, Joe, there's a sucker born every day. The Raiders might trade for Tua. Sucker born every day.
I guess.
Low key though. The Raiders.
Joey, also, when you're saying that no one would take Tua's contract or we should cut him. You see what the Broncos did with Russ? They should do that.
But we ain't no Russ was complete garbage though.
Yeah, but we all knew Tua was garbage. So do what they did with Russ and just fucking take the cap hit for now and just get his ass off the team.
I feel like that, Mike. I feel like that probably is their only option at this point.
I'm dead.
This is funny, man.
But I mean, outside of that, anybody else want to touch on last night's game or?
No, I'm good, man. The Dolphins, they just need to clean house. I just don't think they need to do it this second, though.
Look at the comment, Mike.
I don't think. I don't want to look at that bullshit name. I did see that the only time I've ever seen in Mike McDaniel's 4 years of coaching, he ever get fucking pissed last night. Because our off the streets right tackle decides to do a false start on the 4th and 1, which could have saved the game. He took his headset off, damn near threw it on the ground, and yelled. I'm like, it's about damn time I showed some emotion.
All right, let's move on from last night's game. Where we want to touch? We haven't been on for a while.
You want to do? We could do the last week, or do you want to just preview this week?
Might as well get one game from last week.
Cowboys Broncos.
Yeah, I was gonna bring it up. I'm gonna let AJ start.
Yep, go ahead, AJ. Get it off.
44 points on the road. Obviously, not great. This is, kind of a current theme with Dallas.
Oh, I know what you're talking about now.
Where do they go on defense? Because obviously they've been talking about, trying to trade for a big-time player or trying to trade for a defensive lineman. But does one player really fix this defense?
I don't think so. Not at all. I mean, they have some people returning. Like, obviously, we know Overshown's returning, Rookie Revel, Josh Butler. But, I mean, and I don't know if y'all know this guy named Ricky Scoops on Twitter, but he like, in the offseason, he tweeted something about George Pickens getting traded to Dallas. And apparently yesterday he tweeted something about the Cowboys and 49ers are expecting to make a trade for defensive line help by next week. So I don't know who they can add necessarily. I mean, obviously, if you add like
Jalen Phillips.
Nah, I mean, he would help, but like,
he wouldn't even help.
I don't know. But like if they did like, which is a dream, of course, Max Crosby or really Max Crosby is most ideal. I mean, Myles Garrett's not going anywhere. I would say Trey Hendrickson, but I mean he's on a 1-year deal essentially, and he's 30 years old too. Though he's really good though, but I mean, like you don't trade a first for that, which could be a rental. You want to trade for somebody that you'll have like multi-year control contractually. So I don't know, man. I mean, it's just awful. Like every time you put the defense on the field, the more you put them on the field, it's worse for your team. Like, and my thing with the Cowboys, especially offensively, like Schottenheimer, he has to be like Dan Campbell level aggressive. Like you can't be punting the ball all the time. Like if you have 4th and 5, 4th and 6, you have to go for it. That was the one thing about the Broncos game too. Like, there's like a 4th and 1 or a 4th and 5, bro. Go for it. The more you put the defense on the field, it's automatically 7 points. So you just might as well go for it. I mean, hey, if you miss it and turn over the ball, I mean, that's more respectable because
but bro, they're gonna give up 7 anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. Like you just have to go
give it up anyway.
You have to, even if you're in your own territory, just go for it, bro. Like, yeah. I mean, we'll see. If that Ricky Scoops dude is as reliable as he was about the George Pickens trade, I mean, we'll see what move they make. But you can't just stay the same though. Like, and you can't waste another season of Dak Prescott playing at this level as well, too. I mean, wasting the offense like that, too. I mean, it just sucks. Like, and we're not even like necessarily halfway into the season all the way yet. So
now, let me ask you this, AJ. Do you think that? Do you really think it's the players, or do you think it's Eberflus? So let me ask you this: if there, don't you dare do that shit?
Yeah, I hate that. But
do that shit again.
It's both.
Do that shit again.
It's both.
You're canceled.
It's both.
Do you think if it was any other DC, like example, if Spagnuolo was a DC of it, do you think it would change everything?
Big.
Yeah, it would change. I mean, it's really both, honestly. And really the process behind getting Eberflus is the problem, too. Because they hired Eberflus before they hired Schottenheimer as a head coach. You never do that. First and foremost, you let your head coach hire the staff. So that's one thing as well, too. But, yeah, I mean, and everyone going into this process thought that Eberflus was a solid DC, especially off of his time and stuff like that, too. But they could have had Robert Saleh as well. Too.
If you're any sort of staff on the Chicago Bears, you should not be hired anywhere else.
That's sad. Well, I mean, now it's looking better, obviously, because a new regime. But yeah, with the previous regime with Eberflus, it was awful, and he looks like a soft coach. Like he doesn't look like he like challenges people. Like he just looks like a nice guy. You can't succeed in the NFL just being a straight up nice guy. You have to be able to.
Trust me, I know a thing or two about that.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of saw him. What he did in Chicago was kind of a shit show anyway. So I don't know. I'm glad you brought up the hiring before they even hired the head coach, because that doesn't happen. That doesn't happen anywhere. It's very odd. I would assume this is his first and final year as the Dallas defensive coordinator anyway.
It better be.
And then just going to the other side of the ball for Dallas. I mean, I know Denver's a hard place to play. They got a good defense. I didn't really have any problems with how they played. I mean, Dak forced a few balls, turned it over a few times.
He had
right.
to.
I mean, but another question of mine is for the Cowboys fans, Capers and AJ, the one weakness of this Denver defense right now is the middle of the field, and you're able to get down the seam. What happened to Jake Ferguson's usage? Because I know CD's back and you got to get George Pickens, but that's where you could attack Denver. That's where the Giants were attacking Denver. That's where Tyler Warren was attacking Denver on the Colts. Why? Where was the game plan for Ferguson?
In the all 22, they were taking that shit away. Like when Ferguson was open for a route, there was an extra like safety or defensive back just helping there, like sitting too. So that was kind of some of it too. Vance Joseph really adjusted to that, so they were taking that away as well too. But my thing is when Pat Surtain got hurt, look at George Pickens a lot more. That was a problem as well too. I think just a lot of situational football stuff from the offense was messed up. But I mean, I can't be too mad at the offense too because like you're expected to be perfect. I mean, it's unsustainable type of way of football for them to play, especially with the defense. So
should we be concerned about the Broncos defense going forward until PS2 gets back?
I would be in the secondary. They still have a great run defense,
right.
But the Broncos do have the Texans. What is he? He's at 4-6, right? 4-6.
Yeah, they're playing Texans this week. I mean,
against the Texans and the Raiders, they have a hard game against the Chiefs, but then they get their bye week, so they get a little bit of some time that I wouldn't be too worried about.
So the schedule is fairly favorable for them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, for at least 4 weeks anyway. I mean, but we'll see with Denver. Outside of that, yeah, I'm happy that you said like the offense is to be like perfect every game because, I mean, it's a consistent 35 plus at this point, and if Dak and them are going to outscore the other team, they're just not going to win, which is unfortunate too because I mean the NFC East this year is not that strong.
Very gettable. Yeah.
Any thoughts, Curry?
The division is very gettable. The Cowboys' defense is garbage. We already know that.
No, we're talking about Jake Ferguson.
Jake Ferguson, what about him?
Like Joey was mentioning that usually the seams are wide open mostly for the defense of the Colts.
They took it away,
and it was like he was asking like where was the usage of Jake Ferguson? Why wasn't he the game plan?
Yeah, they took him away. And I don't know. And why you going? And hold on. And that's another thing. You playing the Cowboys with CeeDee Lamb at back and Pickens, and you taking away Jake Ferguson. That's so weird. But I also feel like
he's your safety valve.
I feel like the Cowboys O-line, they got whooped.
They were getting whooped, yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
they were getting whooped. And I wish they would have brought back Cooper Beebe too in that game. But.
It's okay for the offense to not produce 30 points every game, but the defense,
right? That's the problem.
I see, bro.
Actually,
who's that cornerback? That tall cornerback, AJ, that we got on the outside, like 28. Bridges.
Bridges. He got the interception.
Dude, it was like a third down play in that game. He was lined up 12 yards off and gave up a streak.
I'm actually kind of glad that you brought up the point where you have CeeDee Lamb and George Pickens, and why are you game planning for the seam? I could bring up the idea that Denver was pretty smart actually, even when Surtain goes out, but if they've been getting beat down the seam all year, force it to where Dak has to throw to Pat Surtain, his way,
right.
Throw it to Moss's way, who's been okay. I mean, he's been getting picked apart a little bit, but he's been serviceable for them. So I guess that's a pretty solid game plan by the Broncos. Are you guys any nervous? I know it's kind of a dumb question because they've been so good all year. Are you any nervous about the offense that only putting up 17 points as a whole? I mean, Joe Milton scored the
Bro, Milton has an arm.
Am I nervous about that? No, because number one, keep it a buck with you. No matter how good the Cowboys are, they get whooped by the Broncos anyway all the time.
Yeah.
So it's nothing. Is in my opinion, is nothing out of the ordinary.
Yeah. Like
we've seen it plenty of times, bro. AJ, remember 2021?
Yes.
They were down 30-0. So the offense does need, to OG's point, the offense does need to be way better on the road, though, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
But the Cowboys' defense as a whole needs to be better.
Right.
But we've been saying this since the season started.
Exactly. Since that Giants game specifically.
So get better. Go out there, get somebody.
Right.
You brag about the moves you can make and the capital you have. Do something.
So I guess my last question about the Cowboys here would just be, like, why go out and get that big defensive end that you're going to have to pay solid money if it's an obvious question, but I have to ask it. Like, if you traded Micah Parsons, like, what's the point there? You're kind of just saying, all right, we'll get try to get Crosby, or I don't even know who else is out there available right now. But like Crosby's great. Don't get me wrong, but
Mhm.
isn't Micah just a bit better? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well, if you have
Yeah, I
Crosby
know.
for
Cheaper.
3 seasons, yeah, he's cheaper, and also he's better than
No,
Rose.
man, bump me with that cheaper shit.
But I'm just saying,
You guys have plenty
it's
of cap to play
reality.
with.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
we do, we
Hey,
do,
George
we do.
Pickens
You
trade
guys have. I
for
think next year you guys are gonna have the second most
second
cap
most
space.
after the Patriots. Yep.
Like, what the fuck is Jerry Jones planning to use that money? What? Like, use his money for fucking strippers or something?
Probably.
No. He's gonna re-sign Pickens, and I mean, and they have cap to do a lot. I mean, there's a lot of players on the defense too on 1-year contracts as well, so they're gonna have to replenish that.
Hopefully it's on the defense so you can rework that shit.
AJ, he has a lot of cap space, or no, he can make a ton of cap space because he has to make the cap space.
Restructures too.
Yeah.
Would you restructure Dak?
Yeah. They're
Yeah,
going
of course.
Are you sure? He's gonna be like 70, 80 million.
They have to. They have to.
Gotta do it, bro.
They have to.
Bro, that's gonna be.
But AJ,
Last year, yeah.
he has the money. He has the resources to make the money you're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Is he going to do what he's supposed to do to upgrade the team?
No.
Well, here's my thing with the contract situation between Crosby and Parsons.
Mhm.
Parsons' dead cap hit this year is only $10 million, or just under $10 million.
Mhm. I
I mean, Green Bay kind of pushed it back. They gave him low base salaries with high signing bonus. Like, he's making like $2 million base this year. I just don't understand why Dallas couldn't have done that if they're just going to look for another guy who's making maybe $10 million less on annual average, but it's like the same dead cap hit.
Well, it's clear with the Cowboys and Parsons that stuff got personal, so it's even more than that, honestly. Like, it's
I guess
not football.
But again, personal for what?
I don't know. I mean, TP can attest to that more so, but
Yeah.
Well, if you ask AOC, I mean, AOC has a whole perspective about it too, but
Yeah, he does. And he's standing firm on that one.
Facts.
All right, let's move on to Sunday. I think the biggest game we should definitely kick off with Chiefs at the Bills at a 4:25 start. The Chiefs has looked fantastic in the past couple weeks, especially with Rashee Rice back. The offense looks explosive. Pacheco might be out, but they didn't have no run game anyway, so just to give it to Kareem Hunt. And the Bills looked better, but they played the Panthers last week. Even though the Panthers have been playing decent ball this year, but what are your guys' expectations? I know the Bills are home, but the Chiefs just look good.
Chiefs are gonna whoop them.
No, how? Why are they gonna whoop them?
Bro, the Bills don't. I mean, if Josh Allen literally, I mean, you don't have much to throw to. The Chiefs.
They didn't have much to throw to last year.
Listen. The Chiefs have been one of the most explosive teams since Rashee Rice has come back.
Mm-hmm.
You have Xavier Worthy, Rashee Rice, Hollywood Brown, Travis Kelce, Deontay Thornton. Dude, that team has been putting up points, and their defense is coming to back up a lot of that talk on the other side of the ball. Now, the Bills, Josh Allen might be Josh Allen, be able to throw like crazy, but that Chiefs defense is going to come to play. Now, I don't know what that point spread is going to be, but I think the Chiefs are going to win by 14.
Wow.
Well, I'm not going to lie. Yeah, the Chiefs defense is probably one of the best in the league too, but I mean, I didn't say
best in the league. I'm just saying they come to play.
They can be had. James Cook, I can see James Cook having a solid game against them. Shoot, the Commanders were actually driving the ball too before those turnovers as well in that Monday night game. So they're not the best defense in the league. They can be had too. The problem for the Bills though is their lack of explosiveness from a receiving standpoint. So that's really that's going to hinder them, honestly.
And their defense is ass.
No Ed Oliver too.
Right, exactly.
So I really think the Bills are going to struggle defensively.
I got the Bills by 3, bro. They always
get up for these. They do.
They get up for these, even in the playoffs, though.
Well, they get up. They beat them.
No, they haven't beat them. But my point is, they get up for these games though against Pat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Oh, like they it's like they look at the schedule. They see the Chiefs. This is the game we're waiting for. And I get it. Like I get it, but I think they'll win 24-21. It'll be close. I got them by 3.
Mike, the spread right now is 1.5.
It's a toss-up.
Kansas City.
I'm still going. I stand by my 14.
I'm not going to say 14, but I do.
And the Bills are home, right, Joe?
Yeah, the Bills are home, but I do agree that the Bills' defense is just not good.
It's not
right now, and especially losing Ed Oliver. I think the Chiefs should win by a whole 7 points, to be honest. But I mean, the books know more than I do, right? So I guess they're calling a close game. We'll see what it is, but I'm gonna go with the Chiefs for sure.
Who's home?
Bills.
Yeah, I'm taking the Bills. They play better on the regular season against them.
When's the last time they played away?
Last year.
Hmm?
Didn't they play them last year? In
No, I'm saying when's the last time they Bills played at home? Away, my bad.
They played away the last 2
week.
weeks.
Oh wow.
They played the Falcons a bye week and then the Panthers on the road.
You say the Falcons the bye week?
No, before the bye week. Before the bye week.
Oh, I thought you meant like the Panthers, the Falcons were a bye because of how bad they are.
No,
the Falcons beat them.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
All right. What we got? AJ, did you do yours?
No, I think the Bills are gonna win 27-24.
Wow. All right, so we got 3 Bills, two Chiefs on the panel today. I don't know. I just don't like their defense. I just don't.
Yeah.
I know they get up to play Pat all the time. They do, and especially in the regular season. But Chiefs' offense just looks too good right now for me to say that the Bills will win. And honestly, Josh Allen hasn't looked good either. He's not top 10 in any stat this year.
True.
They've been
Fantasy
getting the
points.
ball a lot.
I know y'all seen that graphic. Lamar missed all them games and still has more passing touchdowns.
I didn't even see that, to be honest. But
Yeah, he has more passing touchdowns on the season, and he missed like 4 games.
that's a problem.
That's actually crazy.
Yeah.
How many does he have?
14, and he has, I think, 11 or 12.
That's crazy,
That's
bro.
crazy.
I can't believe we're in week 9 already. Anyway, that's
I'm happy. Get the season out of the way.
no. All right, let's move on to another game. I think this one should be pretty interesting. The books have it at -3, but I feel like most people would think otherwise. Steelers hosting the Colts at 1:00. Steelers have looked not so great on the defensive side of the ball, and obviously the Colts have one of the most prolific offenses in the league so far this year.
Yeah, they do.
Imagine not having that good of a defense or looking defense when you have the most expensive defense in the NFL.
Right. They got all those names, those name brands on the defensive side of the ball. Can't stop nobody. What are you guys' thoughts on that game?
I think that the Colts are gonna come to play offensively. I feel like the only reason the Steelers defense is starting to look kind of iffy is because they're aging. I mean, apparently, what's his name? Darius Slay has looked like a retirement player at this point. Jalen Ramsey has regressed. I don't know about that. I don't know about the pass rush because I don't watch Steelers. I don't care for them. But obviously, they just have big names. So if people are saying that the defense is declining, it's probably because of the age. Obviously, you got Aaron Rodgers and you got DK Metcalf.
Mike, can I interrupt you real quick? We do have some breaking news that just dropped. The Jaguars are placing Travis Hunter on injured reserve.
No.
He had a knee injury on practice Thursday.
Oh, shit.
And he'll be on IR for at least the next 4 weeks.
What the?
Damn.
Yo, anybody I got on fantasy, Trump's on
How do you
IR.
think how do you think
crazy.
how do you think I felt with Aaron Jones? I got fucking Dre Benson.
Heck?
Come on, man. I had George Kittle. I got fucking pretty Ricky Person. This motherfucker stay injured. I'm like, what in the fuck, yo?
Damn.
Can't catch a
He's
break.
been balling.
Oh, wow.
He has been balling, dude.
And it was a practice injury, too.
Right.
Wow.
That sucks.
I don't know what kind of knee injury, but he's on IR for at least the next 4 weeks with a knee. So I guess we'll update y'all when we get more information on that. But Mike, sorry about the interruption.
No, you're fine. No, you're fine. But going back to what the Steelers offense, I mean, Metcalf and Rodgers have been pretty good duo so far this year. But I just don't. I think because of how aged they are, and how I think the Colts' age is pretty much like mid to late 20s. I honestly think that they're gonna run the Steelers out of the stadium. Now, is it Pittsburgh home or Colts home?
The Steelers are home, and I was gonna mention this is only the Colts' second game that isn't in a dome this year.
I don't know how much of a difference that really makes.
Man, they're going to beat the hell out of the Steelers, bro.
Yeah.
I'm
But
just saying,
I do think
the difference with Daniel Jones at home in MetLife, and then in the playoff game when he was on the Giants in the Dome against Minnesota, he played damn good. And now we're seeing him playing a Dome this year, and we'll see.
We'll see.
I think the Colts pull this out.
I'm gonna take the Steelers.
Wow.
Oh,
I'm gonna take the Steelers in the close game. I'm gonna say Aaron Rodgers tired of losing. I know he pissed off by the way he lost in Green Bay, so you're gonna get a mad man. Mad, not bad, mad. That's what I said.
Okay.
I'm also going to take the Steelers this week. I think the Colts have been running extremely hot. I mean, they have such a prolific offense. They have so many weapons. The one problem is they have miserable cornerbacks this year. Their cornerback play has been terrible. They've been letting up a lot of yards to wide receivers this year. Maybe that could be because they've been up so much, but that's just where the stat is right now on the Colts defensive backs. They've been letting up a lot of yards, and I think the Steelers, they could exploit that. And I'm being honest. I really do think that I want to see how they play on the road in Pittsburgh in the cold and not in the Dome.
Joe, it shouldn't be that cold out. Well, it ain't gonna be that cold.
It's gonna be colder than in the Dome.
Joe, listen, bro.
It's getting chilly in Florida, so imagine there.
But I'm looking at the spread. It's a 3-point spread. The Colts is going to beat the hell. Listen, they are going to run the ball.
3-point spread for a reason this week.
No. They're going to run the ball and control and keep Aaron Rodgers' ass on the sideline. And Daniel Jones, the offense is going to open up. The reads are going to be easy. He'll put up at least 28 points. At least. And Aaron Rodgers, they're going to lose. I got them losing by like 10. I got it like 35-25 or some shit like that. 35-24.
They lost last week. 35-25.
Yeah, seriously, like, and Mike made good points about the Steelers defense too. They're not that good. They just have names.
AJ, your take?
Yeah, I'd probably say the Steelers win 30-17, something like that. I mean, not Steelers. Colts.
Okay.
Let me ask you guys this.
Yeah.
So I know that obviously I was kind of happy about this in the beginning of the season with the Minka and the Jalen Ramsey trade.
Yeah.
Now, do you think that the Steelers defense would be a whole different ball game if they did do this trade, or would it be the same exact?
Same thing.
I feel like that's a good question, Mike. I feel like it'd be
the same.
I think it'd be similar because the way the Steelers have been playing Jalen Ramsey, they've kind of been playing him. I forgot what it's called, but it's like a low corner. Like he's not traveling high in the air and passing yards this year. He's kind of like almost transforming into a safety at this point.
He doesn't have top tier speed, so
yeah. So I mean, I don't think it would matter that much.
Okay.
For either team, just because of the defenses surrounding them,
No, yeah, I get that.
That's a good point.
Okay.
But yeah, I think the Steelers are going to put up some points on Sunday, for real. They have been putting up points.
They might put up points. Like I said, I have them putting up 25, 24, but they're going to give up 30.
It's probably true.
Either that, or he's not going to be on offense enough to put up a lot of points because of the way Jonathan Taylor's running. This boy, he is cooking this year, yo. Jonathan Taylor.
I wonder how long that could be sustainable for. I mean, he's going insane. He's the MVP, I think, right now. Like, if those stats continue, that's better than Saquon's season last year. I think that's
on pace.
I think that's an MVP. To me,
when's the last time a non-quarterback on MVP?
It's a good question.
Adrian Peterson. It's been 12. Yeah, close. Yeah. Then 12
I believe that
MVPs.
if he stays on this pace, I mean, they keep winning. That's the MVP right now.
Yeah.
I don't think there's a lot of quarterbacks playing extremely well this year. Dak was there, but he's had a couple rough games. Baker was there, but he's had a couple rough games. Lamar's been injured. Baker's been not great. Drake May has entered into the conversation.
But he's young, so they might not give it to him, though.
He's young, and they haven't played a damn. They've had the first easiest schedule so far this season, and for the rest of the season, they have the second easiest. So
Damn, 35-32 Steelers. Okay, he's got. He thinks that the Colts defense is going to be garbage.
yeah, I think I'm with that. I really do think that. But
I mean, the Steelers don't have a great O-line.
The Steelers are ass, bro. Fuck the Steelers, bro. Like, fuck Aaron Rodgers. Ramsey wasn't better than Trayvon Diggs in 2021. DK Metcalf is the only bright spot. I like DK.
All right, so any other
Well,
football
they
games you
just-
want to get to before we switch to
They
NBA?
just traded for Kyle Douglas.
Yeah, they did for the Patriots.
Now they have the Patriot. Now they have Kyle Duggar and they have Jabril Peppers. Both safeties for the Patriots.
Yeah,
Mm.
true. That's actually true.
So
I
any
guess
other NFL games before we move on to the NBA?
yeah, I guess
And then predictions.
one more game for the NFL. It's a name brand game, but I guess we'll go with the Vikings at the Lions. We're gonna see JJ McCarthy back this week.
Yep.
Oh fuck, that's
Yep.
the
I know
Vikings game.
Kevin O'Connell
whooped.
like it's about damn time.
Vikings are getting whooped.
Lions 35-14.
Oh, all right.
35-0.
Fellas, come on.
35-0.
No,
Give them
come
2
on.
touchdowns. I gave him 2 touchdowns. Come
That
on.
Vikings defense has looked terrible though in the last few weeks.
Man, that game against the Eagles was brutal.
Against the Chargers, too.
That's I know
Always
that
like-
too.
What's that? Whoa. What we got to do with it? We just came and we just played football.
Bro, that
That's
shit,
all.
nigga. Blitz.
What we need to start talking, let me say this. Let me say this the right way. What we
Blitz.
need to start talking about is Carson Wentz point shaving ass still playing football.
Yeah,
Out for
man.
the season now,
That's what
though.
we need to start talking about.
He's out for the season.
Yeah.
He had 3 shoulder injuries.
The police need to be at his house. Hey,
The
no
police
fucking way
need
he
to
out
be
there
at his
clean
house.
shaving like, oh, you go back, you look at those all 22 games, you're like, why the fuck is he throwing that? Like,
I know. He literally, gifted them points twice.
Yeah. He loves Philly.
I don't know, bro. And that was another game. Speaking of the game from last night, where they were getting down the field and couldn't get in the end zone. I remember that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. But
Wait, hold on, ignorant. You can't get mad at him for point shaving. He's got a kid on the way. He's got to make some bread before the kid
bro,
goes. I'm joking.
the Lions spread is
I'm
9
with you.
points.
I'm with you.
You guys might be right. That's a big spread.
Yeah.
The Lions are favored by 9.
Do we think Kevin O'Connell was holding out JJ McCarthy on purpose?
I've heard that people say that. Some people have thought that
He
he's
looks
never-
perfectly healthy.
Maybe.
He looked good on the sideline. There was a clip of him. There was a
Jumping.
tackle on the
Moving out the
sideline.
way.
He had to jump over him.
Yeah, he had to jump over him, and he's supposed to have an ankle injury. Ankle look fine to me.
Yeah, it looked good.
But they
Yeah.
say
The
like
way he
from the
jumped
jump,
looked like he could dunk.
some people think that he never was injured in general, though.
Yeah, I don't because there was no visible limp in that game against
That's
Atlanta.
true.
There was no
That's true.
problems, and all of a sudden he was out for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, that's true. It is kind of suspect.
But it's odd, AJ, because like maybe he's not ready to play, but why throw in Carson Wentz? You're kind of just throwing your season at that point. I would
Yeah.
think.
They trade Sam Howell. I would have rather played Sam Howell than playing Carson Wentz, but they had traded him. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know what they're doing over there. But all right, Capers, take it away. I think
If they need a quarterback, there's one in New York. There's one in New York that you can go get right now to save your season. Make a playoff push, get him some weapons. I ain't gonna say his name though. Told me to take it away. Let's get to the NBA. I want to start with the New Orleans Pelicans, rumored to fire their coach Willie Green after a winless start. Go ahead, Mike.
I want to talk about this shit so bad, even though I'm not a Pelicans fan. But
Mhm.
this,
They're disinterested and they don't like how he's handling his lineups.
okay. Yeah,
Source,
can I go first?
trust me, bro. Yeah.
So this entire Pelicans organization has been a fucking shit show since
I
they traded
swear.
Anthony Davis. Has been
swear.
awful. Now, Willie Green, he got put into a really bad situation. Zion's never healthy. And then as soon as they get into the playoffs is when he gets a fucking hamstring injury. So there's that. You don't have a good team. Your team is ass. You have a rookie point guard. I mean, he put up 20 points for the first time in apparently the century for them, which is insane because they had Lonzo Ball, but they decided to get rid of him. and he went to the Bulls. I believe no,
Yeah,
was it Bulls, right?
Bulls after.
It was Bulls. Okay, so you get rid of Zion's favorite point guard, right? And then you bring in CJ McCollum. Like, really?
Mhm.
So the team construction has been terrible. Zion's never been healthy. You've never had a good defense. Brandon Ingram was mid to say the least when it comes to the Pelicans. And then you want to get rid of Willie Green because of the roster construction. He has nothing to do with that. That's all the GM. And then the biggest mistake this organization has ever done so far in the past 5 years, trade away their first round pick to Atlanta?
Yep.
To Atlanta for Derek fucking Queen, who's a rookie. Now, the Pelicans have been fucking dog shit. They're 0-4, 0-5, looking like they're gonna be in the running for a top 5 pick. And what you can't tank, you don't have your pick.
Right.
So what are you gonna do with your shitty roster? You're gonna fire your head coach just because you have a shitty team you can't construct. I know a thing or two about that, but you can't construct a roster. So you're gonna fire your head coach because he can't manage a shitty team. Maybe make a decent team to complement each other and then see if Willie Green can coach. But that's completely organizational malfunction, and they should fire their GM and restart.
Capers, can I hop in real quick?
Well, they just hired.
Go ahead.
Oh, go ahead, AJ. Go ahead.
I was about to say about the GM thing. They just hired Dumars from the NBA office to be their new GM. So he's
fire him.
True. That is true. They did.
Fire him.
I'm dead.
Not just on.
Go ahead,
He just
Joe.
inherited that. You can't.
I actually think Mike brings up some pretty good points because firsthand I saw Willie Green. I mean, they got swept, but I saw him coach his ass off against OKC 2 years ago in the first round. He really was.
Mm-hmm.
He was coaching his ass off. Their defense looked good.
They almost stole game one.
He was calling timeouts so perfectly, like we couldn't get any runs that whole series because we'd scored like 2 baskets in a row. Timeout, couldn't get any runs against them. I do like it. The one thing I will disagree with is I actually don't think their roster's that bad this year. It's a mix of rookies and a little bit of vets, but they got some pretty big names on that roster. It's just not meshing well. Trey Murphy's good. They got the rookie Jeremiah Fears. Zion's healthy right now. Herb Jones is good. Obviously, DeAndre Jordan's not ideal at center.
True.
You got Jordan Poole off the bench. You got Sadiq Bey. You got their Queen. You got Jose Alvarado. I mean, they got some names there. So, you know, it's just such a shit organization that I wouldn't even be mad if they moved on from him because nothing's happening anyway. I don't think he deserves to get fired this early, but
yeah.
I'd say give it another 10 games and see where it goes.
This is my question. Right. When are those teams going to be title contenders? Like these teams like the Hornets.
That's exactly
Pelicans, shit like that.
Wizards.
Like, Wizards. When are they going to be legit title contenders?
When they can construct a roster.
It's really hard when you miss on the number 1 draft pick. Like Zion was supposed to be that guy, and he just hasn't been there.
Because he has been overweight, and his weight, whenever he comes down, has been injuring his hamstring, injuring his leg. Like, you can't be overweight in the NBA and expect to be athletic for like 5 or 6 years straight in the running.
Right. Like the way I see it, the way I see it is like it's so hard to get from like bottom tier to a championship, and we saw OKC do it. Yeah. But they made a trade for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. When did anybody ever think that we'd be having the MVP like this? Like if Shai never blossomed,
Zion was supposed to his projections, and then he just fucking
right. What if Shai never blossomed into this? Like OKC would still probably be in the dumps too right now. So it's like it's really hard, bro. The NBA, and especially building a roster that can compete when you're, based in New Orleans. You have a shitty ass organization, and nobody wants to go there. Quite frankly, like it's tough. You got to hit on your draft picks, and Zion kind of fucked them over.
Yeah, but they had so that's Zion, but then they had Brandon Ingram. What other notable draft picks did they have that they fucked off? I would have to do my research on that.
Here, you guys keep talking. I'll look it up.
Yeah, look up the Pelicans draft history.
Should I just look up the first round draft picks the past 5 years?
Yeah, and then look at the class.
Okay, gotcha.
And it's like, when you got to make, but Joe, you could try to stack up on assets. You could try to make trades and force players to come there even if they don't want to.
Oh, okay.
These
So-
fucking organizations are just gonna stay shit.
All right, so I found here the Pelicans' first-round picks for the past 5 years. 2019, obviously, you got Zion.
Yeah.
2020, they got Kyra Lewis, who's been a bust. He was like a 6'2" point guard from I think
Alabama.
Arkansas or something.
Kentucky.
Alabama.
Oh, yeah,
Okay.
he's
It was an ASEC team.
Yeah.
2021, they got Trey Murphy, which has been nice.
He's good.
Now, here's the big one that he's now insane. 2022, Dyson Daniels.
Yeah. And they got
That's
rid of
the
him. And now
defense
look
that
at
they needed for the
motherfucker.
point of attack. If you had
Yeah.
Lonzo Ball and you had Dyson Daniels, dude. I mean, obviously, Lonzo
Oh my
Ball
God.
was out for like 2 or 3 years in a running.
Bro, they
But
could
then-
have got
Y'all had Drew Holiday too, though. They had Drew Holiday. I mean,
That-
yeah, they had
that-
Drew
no.
Holiday.
I'm talking about
Whoa.
the past 5 draft picks, not like.
Oh, okay.
they could have had Aaron Naismith. They could have drafted Tyrese Maxey over Kira Lewis.
Tyrese Maxey stays in Philadelphia. All right, let's make sure we get that out of the way. All right.
But here, the point
Emmanuel
is
quickly, Desmond Bain.
the point is that the
Desmond Bain.
organization hasn't picked that well. The organization, whenever they pick something, half the time it's a
Fuck.
bust.
Isaiah Joe.
The
shit.
Pelicans and the Hornets have just been the unluckiest organizations.
Are
You
they
know,
Let me
unlucky?
let me
Are
ask
they
you this: Do
unlucky?
you think it's a different turn of events if they do not draft Zion and draft John Morant?
Absolutely.
Yes. Yes,
Yeah, 2 different type of players.
I do.
So you think that
he's a
John
lead
Morant
point
makes
guard.
them you think he makes them I guess I would say second round team?
I'd rather have an athletic point
I
guard
don't know
who
about
can
second
run
round
the
team.
floor than have an explosive power forward that is only there for scoring.
I
I
would
got
have
weight
liked.
issues.
You can't
Right.
really tell like if he would have been able to bring them anywhere because it's like a different team,
You
different
still
roster.
have to build.
He definitely would have been a better pick as of right now, and I mean he definitely would have gotten them to the first round. That's what he's known for doing anyway. I mean he hasn't been too successful in the playoffs, but just the availability. Ironically enough, he's been better than Zion, so it would have been a better pick.
And even his availability, though, with the fucking shit that he was into,
Right.
wasn't the
Well, he
best.
gets
But it's
hurt,
not
too.
as bad
He
as
gets
him.
hurt, too.
And he gets
hurt,
hurt.
too.
I don't
All right.
know.
Let's I want to pivot to the Spurs.
No, fuck the Spurs real quick. I just want to say this real fast.
Wow.
Giannis is averaging 36, 16, and 7.
And not getting talked about at all.
Dude.
Hold on.
They only lost one
Tyrese
game.
Maxey.
Bunch of
Tyrese
41.
Maxey is averaging 37.5.
Everybody's
Don't forget
averaging.
Everybody's averaging a lot because it's the beginning of the season.
Sheesh.
Ryan Holiday.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna tell you the one that's the craziest. Austin Reeves is averaging
Man.
fucking. I said you got to be shitting me. He averaging
Yeah.
34 points a game.
Dude, he's
Well,
literally making the most
He's
of
the
this
number one
opportunity.
option right now.
Yep. But he's scoring and assisting the ball really well, though. That's
He did
crazy.
Very well.
But yo, this nigga Tyrese
I obviously
Maxey
can't watch
is
it because
averaging
YouTube
30
TV canceled ESPN.
Bro, he's at
It's
Tyrese
always
Maxey is averaging
Actually, I blame
38
ESPN
points.
on that. But AJ, I can't do it with AJ.
What? Bro,
Um,
he's averaging 38 points, bro.
Bro, everybody's averaging 38 though.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
everybody.
It's 5 games in.
Yeah. It'll skew down.
But the Spurs are looking nice. Looking like
Yeah.
the best team in not the best team, sorry. The Thunder are the best team. But the
The
Spurs,
Spurs are balling.
are gonna be a fucking problem, dude.
For sure.
A problem. I watched the game last night against the Heat because the Heat are actually the Heat look miles better than they have in the past 2 years. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know what Spo did. I don't know if he fucking took a shot up shit or something like that, but dude, he has been. That team looks miles different from what I'm used to seeing. The pace, the shooting, the defense, like everything looks so much better than it used to look.
Without Tyler Hero.
Hero hasn't even been here, and we're playing like this.
Right.
I'm not gonna say we're a playoff team or a playing team, but dude,
Can be.
I think we're gonna make some. I think we're gonna make some. I think we're gonna make some noise in the East.
They should be. The East is wide open.
noise. Define noise.
Noise, I'd say 5th or 6th seed. We're going. People would have projected us out of the play-in and playoffs, but seeing on how we're playing,
Yeah.
I think we're gonna make the playoffs.
They're playing
This is-
together.
Oh,
the
they're
year.
playing amazing.
This is the year in the Eastern Conference to just get in and find a way to win playoff series.
Yeah.
Right.
And we all know that Spo knows how to coach in the playoffs. So,
Right.
And I mean, Bam has been playing great. Jaime Jaquez has bounced back after a very fucking bad year last year. Shit. I mean, you got Fontecchio playing well. I mean, Davion Mitchell is he's a menace out there. I love
nice,
Davion. That was
he's
one of
nice.
the best trades we've done in the past 5 years, aside from the Jimmy Butler trade.
True that.
He deserves all the looks he's getting to in Miami because he was so good in college at Baylor, and he just
Oh no, he was
Especially
great.
in March Madness too.
Sacramento tried to ruin him when they drafted him. Like they weren't playing him as much, but he's a good player, man.
Yeah,
Sacramento
but the Spurs just, dude. I feel like the Spurs are going to be I mean, obviously the Thunder have won a chip and they built from the draft, but that's what the Spurs are looking like right now. The Spurs are looking like that shit. They're looking like the next up and coming Thunder.
Yeah, I agree. I think the Spurs have a really, really bright future, but it's not yet.
Right.
No, it's not yet. No.
I think people need to pump the brakes just a little bit, take a step back. I know it's so exciting. Like if I'm a Spurs fan or just watching Wemby, like yeah, it looks so promising. But Dallas Mavericks have lost to everybody and they beat them. The Pelicans have lost to literally everybody and they beat them. The Nets, the Raptors, and the Heat. So,
oh, you're talking about the people. Okay, I see what you're saying.
The Spurs schedule so far. So I mean,
yeah, okay, that makes sense.
Just pump the brakes a bit, but they are going to be. I think they're like a year away from really contending. I still don't understand the De'Aaron Fox trade. I don't know where he fits when he gets back. I really don't, because if you're drafting Harper, you already got Castle, obviously you got Wemby, but that's
What are you going to bench Harper?
Yeah, I
thought he's already on the bench, right?
Yeah.
No. Oh,
No, he was coming off the bench.
Yeah,
he has been, but
Harper's
that means
nice.
you keep Harper on the bench, but then you got to drop another player onto the bench, like Vassell maybe, and then Castle.
They shouldn't have extended the Fox.
Castle, yeah, because Fox will be back at some point.
Dude, trade Fox to the Heat, please. Do you realize how explosive that team would be?
They did that last year.
Yeah, it's actually reasonable.
It's true.
That offense would be. Oh, I'd be.
But this is my question about the East. What about the Magics? They started off 1-4.
That's a good.
They don't look good.
Is it? Should you not be worried right now because it's early?
I think they'll improve.
I'd say the only time you should be worried, I say give it at least 15 games for all teams, and then you can kind of see where they're at.
Okay.
15 to 20, something like that. Yeah.
All right.
Apollo's
like a quarter of the season.
That's fair.
It's hard. It's hard, especially early in the year, because no one wants to overreact. But I'll take a step here and say that. I mean, Paolo's just not the
when's the Spurs' first
actual
real game?
Paolo can't be the number one guy on the team right now.
When's the Spurs' actual first good
guy,
game?
though?
They say he is.
Yeah, but
Franz
is he though? I'm about to say Franz is a dog.
He's tough.
He's a bug. He's a bug.
I'm trying to find the Spurs. I can't even find this shit, Mike.
Apparently, Desmond Bane has been playing that good to start the season.
No, I know for sure he didn't play that good last game. I don't know.
I think it was like 3 or 14
last year either on Memphis. So
I think Memphis is going to easily win that trade, though.
All right, so Spurs. The Spurs play the Suns, Lakers, and then the Rockets at home next
So
Friday.
the Rockets is going to be the first actual game.
Then they play the Pelicans, Bulls, and then they got the Warriors back to back.
They got a very favorable schedule. Holy shit!
To start off,
it all comes
BTA against Houston. They getting BTA against.
Yeah, how's Houston looking, AJ? I haven't been watching.
They're 2-2 right now. Right now they have the number one offensive rating, but yeah. I mean they're gonna.
No, I thought that was. Oh no, that's Spurs defensively. I think the Heat have the top 5 offense right now.
The Spurs got the best defense?
Yeah.
Shit, I'm so used to OKC having that motherfucker.
It's still early. They probably still will.
No, I know.
I've been seeing a bunch of videos on Twitter where Wemby, when he gets these blocks, half of them are goaltends.
The one I seen the other day was a goaltend, but fuck it though.
We ball.
AJ's kind of smooth with that number one offensive rating, because that number one offensive rating came against the Nets and the Raptors the last 2 games. They put up like 137 in both of those games.
This shit they did.
Where do you think Michael Porter Jr. is going to get traded this season? Because he's not staying on the Nets. That's for sure.
I don't know. He just might. He just might.
really?
If Denver, traded him away, that's like another player. That's like another player. Like, who wants to go trade for MPJ right now? Because he has a contract.
Anybody that needs a shooter. What about the Rockets?
No, we're good.
I
We
could get
need a point guard.
I could get a shooter for cheaper.
Oh, did you see that, AJ? They're talking about filing something so they can get like an exception. The Rockets, so they can get like an exception. Like they're trying to file something so they can get an exception for like $12.5 million to either go trade or sign a point guard or a player.
You know what that reminds me of? There's one thing that we have not talked about in the NBA so far. The fucking Terry Rozier and Chauncey Billups bullshit. How are we going to talk about the NBA and not mention that?
No, not that. James Harden and Donovan Mitchell. James Harden's over-under was 21.
Oh,
He had 20 points at halftime and finished with 20 points. Donovan Mitchell's was 25. He had 15 in the first and finished with. It only took 2 shots for the rest of the game.
It's
yes! Chris Greer's gone! Let's go!
Oh, shoot.
Let's go! Yes!
You gotta make it a good guy. Oh my god. Bro.
Let's go! Yes! Let's go!
Oh my god.
Fuck Chris Greer! Hey, where's my... Oh my god.
I thought they like traded for like
shit.
Miles Garrett or the fucking he got LeBron or some shit.
No, Chris Greer is fucking gone, boys. Right here. He is gone.
He tweeted it.
ESPN Adam Schefter. Pull that shit up. Pull that shit up, Kyrie.
Oh my god.
Pull it up.
That's crazy. That's low-key crazy.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh no.
You can't see it.
I just hear an ESPN notification. No, I hear the notification on my phone. I look down. I see something about Chris Greer. I'm like, what the fuck? And then I see mutually parts ways. I'm like, yes!
I don't even see that shit.
It's on the Sheffield's page.
Schefter, JPA, it's all out there.
Nah. All right, well, fuck Chauncey Billups. Fuck Terry Rozier.
That's just fraudulent as fuck. That's corrupt.
Oh, thank God, dude.
That is the perfect way to end this, wrap the week up.
One more thing. Some crazy news out of OKC last night.
Hold the fuck up, man. I had to pull over. This motherfucker got excited as shit that nigga motherfucker got fired, yo.
Fuck him.
That's why. I thought he just want some money. I'm like, damn, Mike must want some money or something.
Something.
Right?
Something other than that.
That's what I thought.
That shit was crazy.
Fucking time, dude.
You know what that means? They're gonna get rid of the coach next.
Yeah.
No. Fire sale now. Sell.
Go ahead, Joe.
Yeah, SGA's house got broken into during the game last night in Oklahoma. So
Crazy.
Just crazy times. I mean, and then also the news with Nikola Topic. He had a testicular procedure done and found out that now he has testicular cancer. He's been undergoing chemotherapy. He's been in the gym still, which is crazy to hear, but they said he's doing as well as he can, and hopefully he could get back. I mean,
he'll probably be out the whole year, huh?
Yeah, I'm not really sure what the timeline is on that. Just crazy times in the NBA for sure.
If he misses the season again, that would be 2 seasons in a row. That would suck, man.
Yeah, I mean,
he not gonna get no minutes, bro.
I mean,
everyone gets minutes, bro.
No, but AJ Mitchell is fucking hooping, and then Isaiah Joe came back and hit 5 threes and was balling yesterday. I know it was the Wizards, but it was everybody
to get run in the regular season for OKC.
He's not gonna get no consistent run. No, not with AJ,
but he'll get run.
He'll definitely get played, though. Yeah, but I don't know, man.
That's just another trade waiting to happen for OKC. Somebody's getting moved, and they'll be rewarded with a package on the way back. So it's all good.
Yeah. All right. Well, you good, Mike?
I'm so happy right now.
You know what, Mike? Close us out. Go ahead, bro.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, what a show. Talked about how shit the Dolphins are. We talked about the NBA, Spurs, Heat, James Harden. We talked about the upcoming games. And we leave off with the best news of all time, Chris Greer getting fucking fired. Let's go. So we will see you guys on Monday. Have a great fucking weekend, because I know I will. Halloween, I'm dressing up, going out. It's a nice Friday. Yes, sir.